Alright. Hello, everybody. I know that this isn't really a whole lot right now. Right now, I've just got the face cam and the donation goal up there. But the reason why is because I kind of want to introduce exactly what I'm doing here before I start getting into everything. So what I'm going to be doing, or I'm going to try to do, is I'm going to do a Mascot mashup tournament that you find in NCAA 14. I'm going to be doing mine on the Xbox 360, but the Mascot mashup mode is the mode where you take two teams' mascots and then they play each other, and their stats are maxed out. And so I'm just kind of curious to see. I mean, it's just going to be a for fun thing. I'm not going to be playing as either of the mascots. I'm just going to be watching and commentating. But it's an idea that I've gotten from others who've done like small little tournaments, and I'm trying to do a really big one. So without further ado, let me show you the bracket and kind of introduce what all I had planned here. So, as you can see, there are 4 different divisions. There is the cat division over there. There's the bird division, the human division, and then the miscellaneous mammals division. The reason why I chose the teams that I did was because they only have a certain number. They don't have all the mascots in NCAA 14. They have 84. And I tried to think of a way to make a tournament or a bracket that included all 84, and it just wasn't going to work. So I did notice that there was exactly 16 cat mascots, exactly 16 humanoid mascots, and then close to 16 bird mascots. And then on my miscellaneous mammal category that I came up with, which has got a lot of just random things, that one had exactly 16. So I was like, all right, I've already got like good divisions already set up just naturally, so I'm just going to kind of go with that. The only one that didn't work out perfectly was birds, who only have 14, so I did a reptiles subdivision. That's the play-in games. So the groups that I excluded, just based on pure luck, when I was going through and doing everything, just for numbers' sake, dogs. There are 7 dog mascots, and so I was going to try and have them be their own group, and it just didn't really work out. Anything that's just like weird and other, so stuff like the Stanford Tree and the Ohio State Buckeye, all of those I had in their own category, and there was only 5 of those, so they got excluded. And then my play-in games were a toss-up between horses and reptiles, and so I went with the reptiles because I think the mascots there are a little bit more interesting and a little bit more diverse than what are in the rest of the tournament rather than the horses. So I decided to go with the reptiles. So let me show you a close-up of the different divisions, and then we're going to watch and commentate on the play-in games today. Let's start with the cat division. Here we go. Let me move my face cam here. Alright. So in the cat division, in the top seed, we've got Auburn versus Houston. Actually, I mean, it's not really seeded, but in the first game, it's Auburn versus Houston, Clemson, BYU, Pittsburgh, Ohio, Washington State, Cincinnati, K-State, Arizona, Missouri, LSU, South Alabama, Northwestern, and Kentucky and Penn State. So what I did was I grouped all of the mascots that were cats, and then I just randomly assigned their different spots on the bracket. So I did not necessarily intend for, a Wildcat versus a Wildcat matchup like K-State, Arizona, or a Tiger versus Tiger in Missouri, LSU. It just happened to be the way it worked out. But I think it will make it a little bit more interesting that way. And I did that for all the divisions and even the playing games. I just assigned each of them a number and then randomly assigned where they were. Then the next division we're going to go through is the bird division. Rice and Virginia Tech got my top seeds, so they're the ones that get to play the winners of the reptile playing games. It'll be Rice versus whoever wins the first playing game, which is one of them that we're gonna play today. Air Force versus North Texas, Miami versus Oregon, Utah versus Kansas or KU, South Carolina versus Iowa State, Iowa versus Louisville, Boston College versus Bowling Green, and then Virginia Tech gets to play the winner of the other play-in game. Then let's go over to a close-up of the human division, or the humanoid mascots. They're not necessarily all humans, but they're humanoid. You got East Carolina versus West Virginia, Rutgers versus Notre Dame, Wake Forest versus Central Florida, Toledo versus Oklahoma State, Arizona State versus Michigan State, Purdue versus Vanderbilt, Nebraska versus Duke, and Texas Tech versus Virginia. So just as a reminder, this is based on their mascots, not necessarily what their team nickname is. Because, like, for example, Purdue, their nickname are the Boilermakers, which would be a train, but their mascot is a person. It's like a train conductor. And then the last one is my miscellaneous mammal division, which is Baylor versus Texas, South Florida versus Minnesota, UCLA versus Akron, North Carolina versus Navy, Arkansas versus Alabama, Wisconsin versus Marshall, Oregon State versus Colorado State, and then Colorado versus Cal. So those are my different divisions. I will update that as the tournament goes on, obviously, and give you updates at the end of every single video. But just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a heads up there. Okay, just confirming that my volume is indeed on my iPad. Sorry. All right, so our first game is going to be Maryland versus TCU. So we need to get that all started. So Maryland is the Testudo or the Turtles, and then we've got TCU, which is Super Frog. TCU, which is Super Frog, and then I'll put my controller here in the middle to show that I'm not playing. No controllers will be assigned. Yes, I want to watch. We're going to do 5-minute quarters. We're going to do Heisman difficulty for both, just because. We'll do the weather, and then for the first round of games, I'm not going to do it for the playing games, but for the first round of games, whoever had my higher seed, quote unquote, when I was randomizing, is going to get to be the home team. For the playing games and for the championship, though, I want to do it at the Rose Bowl Stadium, because I think that that's a nice neutral site stadium. But I don't know where it's at on here. They are obviously, all the bowl games are obviously at the end. So I went the wrong way. Alright. Sugar Bowl, Cotton Bowl, Fiesta Bowl. Where is Rose Bowl? There it is, Rose Bowl. So we're going to do it at the Rose Bowl Stadium. And let's get this started. Hopefully my Xbox holds out. My Xbox has been having some big issues lately of, I don't know if it's overheating or what, but my Xbox will like turn off, and then like the power brick will turn red. And I've read up, and it's happened before to other people, and they just say unplug it, leave it alone for a while, then plug it back in, and it should be fine. I've done that, and it will still go red after a little while. So that's why I'm going to try and do not too many games so that we don't lose one mid-game. If that does happen, obviously I can just reset the game. But I'm going to try and get through at least 2 games
lined up to kick this one off, and you can Feel the
getting
thunder
long
in the
rushing
crowd
right
as they await the start of this game.
So we'll see
And
how
it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
All right.
Johnson's the guy
So,
that they basically build this offense
thing
around, Kirk.
that
I
happened,
mean,
obviously, there's going to be a lot of touchbacks.
And one thing the offensive coordinator does a really good job of using him in different ways. I mean, you'll see him catch the ball in the backfield. He can run for big carries. So they do a nice
Maryland
job
breaks
of
tackle.
using and showing him
Is
the
this going to be a
diversity
touchdown
that
on
he
the
brings
first
with his
play?
offensive scheme.
Jeez, he did not want to be tackled.
All
All right.
35-yard line.
The defense was completely out of
ready
position. I think the play action really opened things up
That's
that
all
time.
I can say.
They
They're
completely
ready to go.
bid up, thought the running back had the football, and the
I do think
quarterback
that
had a wide-open receiver to make that
The
throw downfield.
Maryland and TCU mascots are both very inventive, which is why I kind of wanted to make sure that they got included in the tournament.
It's first down and 10 now after picking up some great yardage
Don't pay
through the
attention
air.
to the fact that like TCU's ranked 16th and Maryland's not ranked. They're all max stats, 99 in every category. So this is just purely
You keep gaining negative yards, and you put
seeing
yourself
how
in a position
the
of
different
having to
teams
make
match
bigger
up,
and bigger
it should be
plays.
pretty much
Puts
random,
a lot
but
of
it's
pressure
just
on that
a lot
quarterback.
rather than just randomly, making a winner. So, Maryland got stuffed on that last play. One thing that I've noticed is that run plays don't seem to work very well.
He's going to try and scramble. They bring the quarterback
Tried to
down.
scramble out of the
This
pocket
quarterback
there.
has to do a better
No
job of
good.
avoiding the rush, because sacks
He
can
did break
be
a tackle,
real
though,
drive
so good
killers.
for him. All right, 3rd and 17. Not looking good after their
From the
big first
42-yard
play.
line.
They were gonna score
It's
on the
3rd
first
down.
play, and now they're moving backwards. All right. Audibleizing. It's going to be a pass. Oh, barely got it out. Screen pass. Oh, not
And they
got
make
the
the
first
stop
down.
around the 26-yard line. It's going to be
26.
4th
It's
and
gonna be a
inches after
decently
that
field goal
long pickup on
if they
3rd
go for it,
down.
but they're
What
not.
a
They're
throw
gonna
by the
try-
quarterback. Almost
they're gonna
equally
try
excellent
and
catch by the
convert this
receiver,
4th and 1.
but the
I
defense
don't agree
topped
with
them
this
both
play
by coming
call.
up with a stop.
Especially because it didn't
Not
work.
enough for the first.
I mean, if
Looks
it
like
would've
they'll
worked,
turn it over on downs.
You know what? I think they
Good
still
for
made
them,
the right
but if
call
it
there.
doesn't work, then
The quarterback brings his troops out
Not
onto the
really a whole
field
lot I
for the
can
first
do.
drive of the game.
I forgot to start the recording. That's I can send it immediately over to YouTube from Twitch. And
bring him down
TCU
for a
is
sack
not faring
on the
much
play.
better. Immediately gets sacked on the first play. They tried to do a play action right off the bat, and Maryland was not falling for it.
Defense looking for another sack here on this
All
2nd and 13
TCU
situation.
got up their sleeve this time now. They did a good job of stopping them on defense.
He goes out of
Right.
bounds at about the
Forward progress.
25-yard line. Stewart
2 yards
gains
is
2
not gonna
yards
get
with
it
a
done,
short
but
completion.
it was at least a forward play. All right. 3rd and 11 from the 25, and oh,
He's under some heat.
I can't believe he
As
got
a
that
man, he'll
pass
lose big
off.
yards.
Didn't matter though, because 4th and 15. This is going to be a punt. Cannot believe he broke that sack and managed to make the completion, but the screen pass did not work. It does look like my Elgato has fixed
They've
itself.
got 10 guys up.
When
It
I
looks
was
like
trying
they're going
do
to try
my
to block
Pokemon
this one.
streams a couple months ago, I was dropping frames like
He really
every
got a hold of that one.
5 seconds, and it was very inefficient. I have not
Fields
dropped
it at
any
the
frames
35,
yet.
and down he goes at the
Hope that
43-yard line.
Continues. I think I just had a bad luck. And
Every
I think
drive's
other
important in a
people's
tie
OBSs
game. I
have
look for
an
both
issue.
sides to come out with some
So,
urgency.
it may not have been me, but I thought that it was on my end, and so I got very, very frustrated. All right, Maryland, what do you got? Now they managed to get a foot
nice
down,
catch.
so 17 yards on their first down play. Maryland is either going to get apparently a lot of yards or no yards. That is how they are going to work. Because even on that 4th down play,
From the
or that 3rd
41-yard
down
line.
play on the last drive,
First down.
they got a lot of yards, but didn't quite get the first down because they had lost like 7 yards in the previous 2 downs. Trying to scramble out.
Tries to scramble, but he's sacked.
This is how they did it last time. They got a bunch of yards on their first play and then started moving backwards. And I think Maryland's only had 1 designed run so far. I think it's been 2 scrambles on their other runs. All right, Maryland, what you gonna do? Short pass
to the back. Oh,
but he dropped it.
That was incomplete, and it looked exactly like their last pass.
It was exact same play, and I think the offensive coordinator just tried to pull faster.
Third down now.
Good
They need to get it down to the
so
31.
far.
The lineman got a little ahead of the
start,
snap
first
count.
penalty of
Here's
the
the
game.
call.
One thing that I have noticed in the simulations is a lot of times they don't commit a whole
They'll
lot
line
of
up for
penalties,
another
so we'll
third down
see
play because of the
whether or
penalty.
not
Well,
that
here
actually
you're in a
comes
third
in,
down
but
situation, and then
third
someone
and
makes a mental
21
mistake.
now.
It makes your blood boil
really
if
not
you're
in
a
a good
coach.
position here.
Watch the flag! Watch the flag! Watch the flag! Watch the flag!
Good.
And he's going to come up with a sack.
I mean, as
Fourth
an
and
offensive lineman, this is
32.
the worst thing that you want to see. Is your quarterback not only
I
getting
think they're even
sacked,
further
but
back
getting
than they
hit
started
like
the
that.
drive.
Those linemen better pick that quarterback up and start doing a better job of taking care of it.
Yeah, they probably should do a
Fourth
better
and
job
long
taking
here
care
after
of
the
quarterback,
sack.
because when he's had time to throw, he's
Turpin
gotten
will
lots
be
of
the
yards,
return
but
man.
he's not had a whole lot of time to throw.
He puts it
And
away,
it's not
and
favoring
it's a
the
great
defense.
kick.
I mean, the offensive lineman would have a 99.
And he's taken
block
down
on
at the
the
23-yard
man
line.
pass.
He showed a good burst there.
They're not blocking very
They've got
well.
to play with some focus and smarts
TCU
here.
must
They don't
be
want to make a mistake and suddenly
doing
find themselves
good
trailing.
play calling, at least on the defensive side. On the offense, not looking great. All kinds of time, and he
He gets rid of this one. The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
not
I think
moving
they've been a little bit more
backwards. And at this
aggressive
point,
here with
for
their
them,
pass
that's
rush,
a
and that time it
success.
paid off with an incompletion.
From their own 23-yard
All
line.
right.
Second down.
Second and 10 from the pistol. Screen pass.
And a quick throw.
All right. Decent chunk of yards. 8
Knocked out of
yards.
bounds at the 31.
Makes a manageable third down. 3rd and 2. All right, TCU. Can you get a first down? Ooh, tried the quick option.
27-yard line.
Maryland.
Nice defensive stand there.
And some good play calling
So,
defensively. They
2
always had
3 and
someone in the
outs
right
for
spot to make a
TCU,
play and force the 3 and out.
and only 1 first down between the 4 drives so far. So offense is at a
Nunez
premium.
awaits
at
the
this
snap. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Takes it at the 23. Brought down at the 29.
5-yard return.
Well, this has
That's
really
not
been
great.
stingy by
It's
both
like
of these
that's
defenses.
the only way that they're
question is,
gonna
can they
gain
keep
yards.
this pace up, though?
I think that's a big
returns.
challenge for them to be able to continue to play like this. Right now, the emotion of the game is favoring
This is
the
probably
two
gonna come-
defenses.
the
But I
way
got a
that these
feeling it's a
defenses
matter
are
of
playing, this
time
may
until
come
one of
down
these
to like
offenses
one big
starts
play.
clicking.
Let's go!
They'll bring him down at the 38.
Right,
Great
9-yard
job
rush.
by the running
That's
back.
pretty good.
That's a gain of 9.
Managed to make a decent-sized hole that he ran through.
Short yardage
All right.
situation here. It's 2nd down and 1.
2nd and 1. If they don't get a first down here, they're gonna be, or they should be very disappointed. Ooh, option play, a read option
He's into
from the
the open
pistol.
field.
Oh, that quarterback breaks the tackle.
He's at midfield.
All the way down.
And down he goes. That's the 43.
Even if you're pulling for the other team, you've got to just admire this guy's
Zoom,
speed.
zoom.
He is
like,
special.
no, I will not be tackled. Get off. Alrighty. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line of TCU. I still think Maryland should have tried to kick that field goal, especially with a kicker with a 99 kick power and 99 accuracy.
Takes it up the middle
Alright,
for a nice
5-yard
run.
rush on 1st down. That's definitely... You do that every single play, you're going to score a touchdown every drive.
It's 2nd down, 5 to go.
All
Ball on the 38-yard line.
That's kind of an odd formation. We've got 2 backs, but it's kind of like a pistol formation. Oh, big run up the
Tackle
middle.
at the 26-yard line.
Super effort by the
Right, and that's
tailback
one of the
to
other
pick
things
up
that
a
will
nice
happen,
gain and a first down.
is that the
He's
screen will
really
dim.
a good-looking ball carrier.
Don't worry that it's not like my Xbox freaking out. I just need to hit the controller every now and then to keep the screen lit up. I don't know.
Fires
what
out
the
to his
timer is.
receiver.
10
And he's
yards
taken down around the 16-yard line.
I don't know what the timer is on how long before it dims. It looks like it's maybe about
We've played 1
20,
quarter.
30 minutes.
No score here.
Because we're about 21 minutes into the stream, but I had the Xbox on before the
Set to resume action here in the 2nd quarter, and we've
before
got
the
a
stream
tight
started.
ball
So
game.
I'd say it's probably like every 30 minutes I'm gonna have to hit the controller just to make sure that the screen doesn't go down.
And they got it.
I think that one's on the offensive line. They've got to do a better job of holding their blocks, or else this quarterback's going to be pulling turf out of his face mask all game.
That first down. Instead, he gets sacked and lose
3rd down, and they need to get it to the 15.
Not a great second down play. Now they probably got to throw it. And that leads them to a potential sack again. Oh, and he drops it.
That'll bring up 4th and long. We should be seeing the kicker here.
Good stand by the defense to keep them out of the end zone on this drive.
Left hash.
Maryland is looking to go up by 3.
And it's
kicks away.
good. Maryland goes.
He had plenty of distance there and pushed it through. Very impressive leg strength.
3-0. Maryland. They line up to kick this one away. He sends this one deep.
Nope, I caught for a second there.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
All right, TCU, you haven't done much.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possession.
Maryland, that they actually have something to be afraid of. Trip set.
Under pressure.
Quarterback's trying to find somewhere to run. No.
He's wrapped up for the sack.
The protection broke down. The defense was in the backfield in a hurry, and they brought the quarterback down. Nice play.
Moves forward. And if he would have stayed to the left, I think he could have gotten some yards, but he tried to cut back to the right and ran into his own blocker and got nowhere. That super frog head just falling on his face.
From their own 24-yard line. 2nd down.
All right. 2nd and 11.
Easy.
Halfback.
Caught it, but they're going to lose yards. He was tackled here. That'll be a 2-yard loss.
They really just didn't have any room to work on that play. The defense just suffocated them there.
And moved backwards. So if TCU does not find a way to get some offense going, they're going to be in rough shape. That's all I have to say. They're going to be in rough shape. All right.
Gets rid of it quickly. He's picked it off.
Oh, is that in bounds?
It's the safety.
I'm not sure he got a foot in bounds.
Nice pick by the safety.
They say it's an interception on the field.
Looking at the
Hard to tell with that big old foot of his, but I think he did get it in bounds. So interception by TCU.
From the 42-yard
gives
line.
Maryland good field position.
First down.
Can they take
Maryland
advantage
is
of
up a field goal.
Or will they stumble?
Slings it.
He's 7 yards on
about
first
the
down.
35.
Moving forward. Maryland showing that they want to make it into the main bracket.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Oh, read option play, work to
He might have a
perfection.
chance. He's at the 20. Tackle made at the 16.
Well done, Maryland. Yeah, and those stats for rushes are always skewed in this game because they always count sacks as negative rushing yards, which it's not counted
From the
as that
16-yard line.
doing stats.
It's first down.
So the rushing stats are never exactly accurate for quarterbacks.
Flushed down, and he's going to get
sacked
sacked
again. I don't know how many sacks that is now for TCU. It's got to be like 3 or 4 though.
2nd and 1.
Maryland cannot consistently move forward. They always get some yards and then start moving backwards. And when you have to get 18 or 20 yards to get a first down every single drive, it's kind of hard.
And he throws it away.
I'm not sure I agree with that throwing away. If he just puts a little bit of touch, I think you.
3rd down and what they didn't want to get in. Ball on the 24-yard line.
There we go. I think that centers face a little bit better. Oh gosh!
And he hits him hard at the
Completely
35.
missed block by I think the right tackle here. Yep, right tackle backs up and defensive end's like, all right, I'll go straight to the quarterback. Fine with me. 4th and 29. Oh, they're going to try and kick this field goal, though. From what, the 35? So this is going to be a 52-yarder. Certainly makeable. Oh, did that get blocked?
The kick is up. It's got the distance. And he just drilled it from long range.
How did he make that? He got smacked. That is also one thing in this game.
The kicker looks like he's ready to
never
kick this
seen
one off.
a roughing the kicker call.
Sends it sailing downfield.
Because I think that would have been a roughing the kicker. Because if they didn't
and it goes into the end zone, down
and they
for a
tackle
touchback.
him,
Brett,
that's a
everywhere we
roughing
go when we
kick
travel over the
back.
country,
15
people want to talk about offense. Oh, the spread,
Now it's
or the
a forced
pistol,
on kickoff,
hurry up,
which
tempo
doesn't really
offense,
matter
and
because
points.
they've all been touchbacks
It's nice
anyway.
to watch a team that prides itself on
All right,
playing great
TCU,
defense, and when it's
you
all
go
said
down
and
and get a
done,
touchdown,
teams
you're
that advance
still
and get to the important bowl
take the
games
lead
and do well in the
because you've been
postseason
holding
are
Maryland
teams
out of
that
the
have
end
this
zone.
kind of defense.
Good
And he
QB
tackles him
scramble that
hard
time.
at the
4
29-yard
yards.
line.
Moving forward.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Just got caught from behind by that defensive lineman. Probably. I think it was a defensive lineman. I don't think it was a linebacker.
2nd down and 6.
103 total yards for Maryland to
5
0
wide.
for TCU. Yikes. Wide receiver running play.
They'll work
Cannot get around the corner though. But at least it wasn't a backward play. 3rd and 6 is certainly makeable.
3rd and 6.
Alright, TCU. 0 for 3 on 3rd downs. You've gone 3 and out 3 times. Halfback draw, and gets the first down. First down
They can
for
utilize a balanced
Sixbury.
offense, mix up the run with the pass. They should be able to get more of these 5 to 6 yard runs.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36.
Yeah, one of the reasons I decided to do this tournament was in honor of bowl season. Oh, and that's
And they
another
get the sack.
Sometimes it's just a relentless pass
TCU
rush
calls a
that
timeout.
results in a sack. That's what happened there.
Not a bad decision, not necessarily a great decision, but not a bad decision. But yeah, one of the reasons I decided to start this tournament is
That's a great
in
tackle.
honor of
The
bowl season
33-yard
starting
line.
here before too long. I don't know when the first bowl game is. I think it's like a week, maybe. I don't care. K-State's not in a bowl this year, so I've kind of.
And
just
once
been
again,
like,
they'll come to the
college
line
football
trying to
season's
convert
over,
on
but my
3rd
Chiefs are doing
down.
well, so yay Chiefs.
They'll
All
spring
right,
the
3rd
field with
and
5 wide.
13 from the 33-ish yard line. Good pass, and
He's taken
gets
down
the
at the
first.
46-yard
Barely gets the first down. All right, a minute and a half to go. Another 44 yards. We're at the 46.
He airs it out.
Oh!
The
That was
senior
a
makes the catch.
tight window. I thought
And
that
he's
was going
tackled
to be
right around the
intercepted.
16-yard line. And this play is number
All
8
right,
on the drive.
TCU's
The
threatening.
Horned Frogs use their
Maryland,
second
can you hold
timeout.
them to a field goal? If not, you're going to go into the... I mean, you clearly have outplayed them in this half.
The 10. And he's
You're letting
leveled
them
at the
go
6.
down. Oh, this is going to be an interesting game if TCU scores here.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
Because I think Maryland gets the ball first.
It's 2nd down
in the
now.
second
They're just a
half.
few feet
I
away
think
from that first
TCU
down
got it
mark.
first and did nothing. I don't remember. Somebody in chat's paying attention better than I am. Oh,
He
first
makes it to the
down.
6-yard line.
5 more yards to go, but only a minute to do it. So they've got to hurry up a little bit. They only got 1 timeout left. Oh, intercepted in the end zone.
Great play there by the
TCU,
corner
what
to
are you
come up with a big
doing?
interception.
That's
You
not a
just
very
gave
good pass
away
right there. He
points.
should probably
Oh,
have tried
that
to
is
throw that one
huge.
away.
They
He was
were
under
finally
heavy
getting
pressure
some
and then
offense.
threw it right to the
And
corner.
Maryland says no.
From their own
No
20-yard
scoring
line.
for you.
First down. Maryland up 6.
All right. Maryland getting
And he is drilled
first
at
down
the 30-yard
on
line.
first play.
Maryland's going to take
44
their first time
seconds
out of the
to
half.
go get in field goal range at least. But they still have 2 timeouts left. Oh, but a
Now he
sack
tries
is
to
not
buy some
what they
time.
needed.
And he's going to be sacked
Are they
for
going
a
to
loss.
hurry up here? Or are they going to call timeout?
That'll make it 2nd and 1.
That TCU player has 3 sacks already.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's 2nd and long.
I forget. Have they been showing names? They do have names. So it's probably the actual team name people. Whoops. Oh well. I don't really care. Alright, Maryland's just going to run out the clock. Not necessarily a bad decision. Go into the half up 6 rather than force something downfield and get an interception and potentially give TCU the opportunity to score. They will have to run one last play here, though. All right.
And
Well,
they make the
if
stop
you're gonna
at the
throw it down
40-yard
the
line.
field, then
Well, we're headed to halftime now.
I
We're
would've
seeing two
probably
defenses that
taken
don't
the
want to give an
timeouts, but
inch.
halftime,
6-0,
Maryland
Maryland.
up 6. But TCU certainly had the opportunity to score, and they blew it. Absolutely
Hi, everybody.
blew it.
Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports
right.
NCAA Football
Halftime
14
show.
halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation
Nissan.
that excites. He's David Pollock here in the studio as always to lend a little
Hey, Nissan, you
perspective to
should,
what
like,
just went down
sponsor
in the
the
first
stream.
30 minutes. Defense has been in
Yeah,
total
that'd be
control in the first half, and you'd think maybe the offense's confidence was shaken. But if you want to look at the entire
it's been a
team
very,
picture, David,
you know,
how big a deal
close
is it
game
for an
so
offense to
far,
know, look,
even
if we
though
can just
Maryland
put
seems
together
like they've
one,
been
maybe two
in
good
control
scoring
pretty much
drives,
the
our
whole game.
defense has got it back.
TCU's defense
Well, a lot
has
of
been
times when you know you have a
pretty
defense
good,
that's
and in
great,
all honesty,
too, is you
they've
build your
only really
offense
given
around
up
it.
3
And when I say
points.
that,
The other 3
why do I
points
need
they
to
gave
take
up was on the
chances? You know,
interception.
if it's 3rd and long, I don't
And
mind
that's
throwing
the
a
big kicker
5-yard
right now for
pass, and if I
TCU,
break
is
a
that they've
tackle, I
got 2
get a first
turnovers,
down. I mean,
and Maryland
don't
doesn't
put
have
my
any.
defense that's dominant,
So,
that's great, in a bad
If
position,
TCU
and you can afford to
get
be
a
more
turnover
conservative.
themselves
You
on
see it every
defense and
single
stop
year.
turning it over.
What do we always talk about here
on
at ESPN?
offense,
We talk about
they could easily win this game.
defense wins championships, and that's how you win
At
ball
this
games.
point,
And
I
you
do
see it
not know who's
consistently
going to win it.
unfold.
My
So
guess
if I'm building
obviously
an
will be on
offense,
Maryland.
let's just not put my great dominant
Maryland's
defense in
been
a bad position.
more consistent
That'll do it
on
here in the
offense
studio at
than TCU.
halftime. We'll try to
but
see if Pollock can bring a little
we'll
energy
see.
in the second half. Got a lot of games
All
to
right.
watch, including yours, Brad and Kirk. Ready
Second
for the
half.
second half.
Let's go. Halftime show is over.
Great first half and a tight ball game.
Nope,
and we're
nope,
set
TCU
to
gets
start
the ball
quarter number
first.
3. He
Yeah,
just drills
if
this
TCU
one.
got the ball first. I definitely
This
would
one's
try
going to be down in the end zone
there.
for a touchback.
Maryland at the end of the half, but oh well.
This
All right,
deficit
TCU,
can be
you still
easily
have the
overcome,
opportunity to go down
sure.
and take
But
the
they have to
lead
be
in this game.
thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense.
All right, swing pass, but
Steps out at the 21.
that's one thing about the computer in this game is that they'll do those screen passes, but then the
From their own
halfbacks never have
21-yard line.
the
It's
AI
second
to
down.
say, "Hey, stay in bounds." if
They
at
come
all
out in a
possible.
5-wide set.
Because almost every time that I see them run those screen passes, especially if it's to the short side of the field, they just run out
He
of
tackles him for a loss.
They tried to catch him off guard with a draw play there, but Maryland not
Makes it
fooled.
3rd and 15.
Moving backwards. TCU, you gotta get some offense going. You did convert 2 third downs on that last drive, but 3rd and 15 is gonna be tough. Up,
Wants
deep
to go
pass.
long and
Oh, and he
can't make
dropped
the
it.
grab.
He
Boy,
dropped
that
it. I
hurts
thought
the
he
offense
had
to
that.
have to go 3 and out. We're gonna
dropped
have to
it.
think about how to get something going the
Oh,
next
that
time
would
they
have
come
been
out.
huge. That was in
Is
Maryland
waiting
territory.
for the snap.
Oh, Maryland tried to jump off sides there.
He really got a hold of that
Whoa,
one.
good punt.
And down he goes to
swish.
the 32-yard line.
Only
This
3
offense
yards.
is just going to be kicking themselves. They're moving the ball very well.
No,
In fact, they're
TCU
getting
has
into
almost
their
as many.
opponent's territory.
I mean,
the only
4
problem
first
is
downs,
they're not finishing
only
off the
60
drives
yards.
with touchdowns. They're
Maryland
having to
has
settle
almost
for field
double
goals.
the
That
number
could
of
eventually
yards,
catch
but
up to them.
Well, the guys
Still
are
no
chomping at the bit
touchdowns.
down
Can
there,
we get
waiting
a
for the
touchdown
game to
in
start
this
back
game?
up.
There
Maryland
is the-
is up by 6.
Up, tried to scramble, breaks the tackle, and manages to get 2 yards.
Around the 33-yard
Avoids
line.
the sack
Gain of 1 yard.
and gets some forward
That makes it
progress.
2nd and 8.
All right, 2nd and 8
From their own 33-yard
33-yard
line. It's second down.
What is Maryland gonna do?
Let's get off the field.
They did get the
around
first
the
down.
42.
I didn't think that they got it, but obviously the refs are kinder with the spot than I would have been. I thought they were short. All right. Maryland from the pistol, hands off to the running back, and
He's
gets
at
another 9
midfield. He
yards.
makes his way to about the
TCU
48.
can't
This guy
let
just
them
made
get
those
this
10 yards
offense
look
going.
easy.
Especially
That brings
with
us
how
2nd and 1.
badly your offense has been playing, you cannot let them get into a groove on offense. You just can't.
Short
I mean,
yardage
you've been
situation
good to
here.
holding them
Second
to
down
field
and
goal,
1.
but one of these times they're going to break off a big play and run in for a touchdown. All right. That is a really funky formation. But
He
it
makes it out
obviously
to
did
maybe the
enough to
46-yard
throw off
line.
TCU because they got the first down.
First down.
5 rushes, 42 yards. Pretty good running game by Maryland. All right, single back set. Motion from the tight end. Quick pass. Just throwing it
And
away.
he just
He
gets
wanted
rid
to
of
get
it.
that
The defense
receiver,
got some
wasn't
pressure
open.
and forced a bad
So he
pass.
just threw
I
it
think
away.
they've been a little
Not
bit
a
more
bad
aggressive
decision
here with their pass
by
rush,
that
and that
quarterback.
time it paid off with an incompletion.
From the 46-yard
All
line.
right, second and
Second
10.
down.
Another single back set. Another quick pass. Oh,
And he
that was
throws it away.
miscommunication.
Good
between
job
the
here
wide
by the
receiver
defense. If you let this
quarterback,
quarterback set and
that
throw,
wide
he'll
receiver
kill you
came
all
back
game.
for a cut
But they got
route.
excellent pressure on that play.
Or hook route, but the quarterback obviously did not get the memo. Maryland has yet to convert a third down all game. But there's always a
Bring it
first
down
time.
around the 32-yard line.
14 yards on third down to keep the drive alive.
And this
And
is
now
the
they're in
8th play
field
of the
goal
drive.
range.
4 down.
Somebody is texting me.
Maryland with a 6-point lead.
All right,
And down he
so
goes at the 30.
that was my sister
Gain of 2 on the play.
telling me that
Second and
K-State
8.
just hired
Ball
North
on the
Dakota
30-yard
State's
line.
head coach, or former head coach, as our new head coach since Bill Snyder retired. I'm pretty happy about that hire. All right,
Nice catch
7-yard
on that
reception
one. And he's hit before he could go
from
anywhere.
Maryland to get a nice
23-yard line.
short third down.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Can they convert it though? They have not been great on third down so far, but they did convert one already on this drive, so let's see what they can do.
And this is the 10th play of the drive.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike 7. Mike 7.
All right, 3rd and 2 from the 22. Scrambles
He's on the
forward,
run.
makes the first down and some.
Tackle.
10-yard
about the
rush
13.
by the Maryland quarterback.
10 yards.
He's ran the ball, quote unquote, 13 times.
It's 1st and 10.
Hasn't really run
Ball on
it
the
13
13.
times, but they count even the sacks as runs. But he's been
He
pretty
gets
big
out to about the
runner
12-yard line.
in this game. Only a yard on first down, but it's forward progress. And in the red zone,
We're at
that
the
can
12th
be
play of the drive.
huge. All right. Again, Maryland's doing that weird and funky formation. It's like a shotgun, but I don't know what I would call that formation. Oh! Triple option play. Ah, and he
And
can't
he's
break the
taken down
tackle.
at the 10.
2-yard gain makes 3rd and 7 from what? Maybe the 10? Yeah,
They've been 2
3rd
for
and 7
2
from
on
the
3rd
10.
downs in this
So
drive,
they
and they'll
can
try
still
to
get a
convert
first
again
down here
here.
without getting the touchdown, but will we see our first touchdown? Nope!
Scrambling around. And they got it.
TCU sacks him. He held on to that ball way too long. Vin Vanovu with his 4th sack of the game. Good lord. That right tackle is going to be cringing after this one. He's like, I'm getting my butt kicked.
So it's
All
4th
right.
down. So the field goal unit is on the field. They'll
Is that
try
a
for 3
false
points.
start?
There was some movement on the
Another
line.
false start. Maryland, that was not what you wanted.
Just a mental lapse, but it's going to cost them 5
Although,
yards.
I mean,
Still
with
fourth
a
down.
99 kick power, 99 accuracy from this kicker, I still think he'll make it since he made a 52-yarder.
Maryland
This
up
is much
6.
more manageable. This is only a 39-yard field
The
goal.
kick is up, and he's
And he
got
got
it.
it. So now they are officially up by 2 scores.
They line up to
TCU,
kick
you're
this
gonna
one away.
have to get some offense going.
Nice kick, plenty of distance.
Oh, way deep in the end zone.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
All right, Super Frog. Can you get some points?
Not a lot of success for
That is
this
the
offense
question.
on their last trip out.
Down 2 possessions. This offense has to step up and capitalize on this possession.
All right, back to pass.
He's
Scrambles
scrambling.
out. Ugh.
He's
Almost
tackled
made it
at the
past that
31.
defender, but gets a good 6 yards on first down.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down.
All right, TCU. I'm not even sure if I'm rooting for any teams in this game. I like both of their mascots.
Oh, and he had some steam on that
First
throw.
down.
Tackle made around
Good
the
job,
38-yard
TCU.
line.
Yeah, I love how they're putting names to these people, but they all look the same. So, I'm not going to know who they are. Ooh, big run on
Gets
first
out to
down.
around the 48.
Get themselves another first down immediately. Maryland, are you going to choke this game away?
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 48.
TCU showing some life here on offense. Oh, he held on to
taken
that.
down. at the 42-yard line.
I can't believe that he held on to that one, and I don't know if that was the same guy who dropped it earlier. 10 for 14, but 2 interceptions. Not great. Ooh, he's gonna get sacked.
They bring the quarterback down.
I saw that. That was a cornerback blitz from the blind side. He had no clue that was coming. Boom. Maryland says, sit down. All right, fourth quarter. TCU has yet to score.
A quarter to
and
go, and
still
can
haven't
they
had a
pull the
touchdown.
upset? The Terrapins lead it by 9.
All right, can Maryland pull this out and make it into the bracket? They would play. They would play
All right, we're
Rice.
just about set to start action here again in the fourth quarter.
The first game of the tournament, if they make it. So yes, the winner of this game will play Rice in the bird bracket. Oh, that was not
he'll
what you
lose big yards.
You couldn't afford to go backwards anymore. Now you got 3rd and 22, and you're not anywhere close to field goal range yet. Oh, I shouldn't say that. They get 15 yards on this play.
3rd down, and they need to get it down to the 32.
Back 22, back 22.
Because 15 yards would make it a like 56-yard field goal.
Gets it out in a hurry.
Oh, but they got the
Makes
first
the grab,
down.
and he's
Maryland,
knocked out of
what
bounds.
are you
Big
doing?
play right there.
You let them convert a 3rd and 22. They tried to press him, and he got by him, and the quarterback threw it in there into that tight window.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
All right.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Set the go, defense, let's go. Ready?
All right, Super Frog.
He's out of
All
bounds
right,
at the
2
24.
yards. Not terrible.
the
not
24-yard
great, but
line.
Terrible.
2nd down.
2nd and 8. He's only had 4 incompletions, but 2 of those technically were completions. But
He's going to try and scramble. Robinson
Ooh,
picks up
didn't
about
quite get
7
the
yards
first
on
down.
the scramble.
Huge.
10th
These
play of the
teams have
drive.
not done very well in this game in 3rd and short.
Well, last time
done
down
much
here
better
they threw
in
an
3rd and
interception. They'd like to erase that memory.
I have a feeling this is going to be a draw play. Nope. To the air. Oh,
He
but he
scrambled.
scrambled out. Makes
Nice
some
play
guys
to set
miss
up
and
first
get
and
9
goal.
yards. 1st and goal. Will we see our first touchdown?
First and goal, and
TCU
they'd
would
love to
love
get
to
into
get
the
a
end zone
touchdown
and
here.
make this a
And
game
then
again.
a field goal would win it, assuming that they make the extra point. Sending some motion out. Is he going to scramble again? Oh no!
Tries to
Is
thread
that
the
going to be a
needle,
pick
and it's not going to
6?
work.
TCU, what are you doing?
And the quarterback just can't
You were in
believe
the
it. He
red
really
zone
wishes he could have that
twice.
one back.
And
Every
threw
quarterback has
interception
passes that he
both
wishes he could have back.
times.
However, hey, a pick is
Oh,
a pick,
TCU has
and no one's
nobody
going
to
to care
blame
how
but
bad he wants that one back.
Nobody to blame but themselves. They were in position to score twice, and he gave the ball away both times.
First
This
down,
could
10 to
easily
go.
be a 14
Ball on their
to
own 42.
6. Well, 14 to 9 game.
Oh, you got deep?
If you say that they still throw the other interception. Ooh!
And they got him.
TCU's
Boy,
defense
Brad,
is
that
trying
was
to keep
a
him in this
big
game
business
as much as
quarterback.
possible.
I'm going to be
But
interested to see how he
TCU would
responds
need
from
to
this
score
hit, and whether or
2
not he
more
comes
times,
after
and
his
with only
offensive
3.5
lineman
minutes left.
and challenges them to
Not
start playing a
that
little bit better.
confident. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not that confident.
Just under 3 to go in regulation.
Maryland's trying to run the clock. You can see the play clock running down.
Got an opening. Makes it
8
to the
yards.
44.
Got
Nice
half
job
of
by
what
the
they
running
needed.
back, and that'll get them 7, maybe
And they
8
stayed in
yards.
bounds.
3rd down, and they need to get it inside the 48.
Maryland could really use another score though. Make TCU go and get 2 touchdowns versus rather than just a touchdown and a field goal. Alright, for whatever reason they didn't have the quick clock on, so now they're waiting for the play clock to run down, trying to run some clock. 3rd and 8. They've got a double tight end set from the shotgun, trying to throw it, and TCU
He's under
missed the
pressure.
sack!
Runs with it, and he's got room.
Oh, but they
The
still
Horned
managed
Frogs
to
taking
get
their
him in a
first time
fourth
out of the
down.
half.
And Maryland is going to punt it, so TCU has a chance. They
Turpin
still have 2
back to return it.
timeouts. But they've got to go down and score twice.
He punts it away, and it's a great kick.
All right, touchback.
This one's going to be down in the
2
end
minutes
zone
left.
for a touchback. Well, if you
TCU
like
has
defensive
9
football, you got to love
sacks
this
on
one.
this game.
Neither
But
one of these
Maryland,
offenses have gotten really into
three
a rhythm the
interceptions
entire
have been
ball
the
game. Still the
backbreaker
fourth quarter to be
for TCU.
played. It's anybody's game.
Still haven't
They
seen
threw
a
a pick
touchdown.
the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept up the pressure to try to cluster this.
No!
Fires in a hurry. Interception.
What are you doing? 4 interceptions on the day.
And it's the defense that delivers
From
a
the
knockout
quarterback.
punch with that interception.
Not great. All right, I think that's going
From
to
the
be ball game.
32-yard line,
Because even
it's
if
first down.
TCU does get the ball back, it would get it back with maybe 50 seconds left.
And he's tackled after positive
Something like
yardage.
that. Then they'd have to go down and
TCU
score. And then they'd
will have one
they'd have to
timeout
score
remaining.
quickly with no timeouts. And
Just
then
under
have to get an
2 to
onside
go
kick
in the
and go
game.
down and score again.
And he's tackled around the 26-yard
TCU's
line.
defense is trying to do
TCU's
their
called
job.
their final timeout.
I mean, TCU is doing their job. They have kept him out of the end zone this entire game, and have gotten 9 sacks.
Away.
Oh,
Hey, that's a heads-up play there by the defender. Get those hands up and something good may just happen.
Fourth down. They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long field goal attempt.
12-point game with less than 2 minutes left. Did he make it?
Kicks away.
He
And he
did.
got it.
Yeah, he got
TCU
some
does
good
get the
leg
ball back
behind it,
with
and he
a
kicked
little
an
under 2
accurate
minutes to
ball
go.
right between
They
the
have to go down and
goalposts.
score
Our
real
score
quick,
after the field goal.
and then have to
Maryland
get the
12,
onside kick and
TCU
score another
nothing.
touchdown. Because
This one's going to be down in the end
Field
zone
goal
for a
at this point does
touchback.
them no
The
good.
Terrapins have really been all over the place.
9
They're playing like
sacks
a
for
defense
TCU, but
possessed.
I love to
4
watch a
interceptions
defense
from
just pin its ears
Maryland.
back and just
Ridiculous.
fly to the football. They are playing with a reckless attitude, and it's really paid off
Been a
because it set
very
up their
strong
offense to be able to
defensive
score
performance,
points.
that's for sure.
They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. Here's the throw, and I don't think he got anything on that.
Reception. Lewis brings him down at the 27-yard line. That makes it second and 8.
Spikes the ball.
Spikes the ball. Third down.
All right.
From their
Third
own
and 8.
27-yard line.
Sorry, I was trying
Third
to mention
down.
something on my PC.
Check number 6.
So they must have gotten 2 yards on first down, and then I heard that they spiked it. Oh, he's got a man!
He's at midfield.
Is he going to make it to
and
the...
it's caught
Oh!
to the 20.
Get out of bounds!
And they
He
make
didn't
the
get out of
stop
bounds,
at
but
the
the clock
15.
does stop
And for Turpin,
first
he
down
makes it 100 yards worth of
in
catches.
college. So
This guy is capable of doing this game in and game out. He's that good.
The
clock
red
did
zone
stop
has not
until they
been
got
kind
set.
to this offense. Are they going to end this drought?
All right,
And a nice
first
catch
down.
there before he stepped out of bounds.
Well, that's a
Within
big game
scoring
there
range
for the
again.
offense, and all that's doing is giving
I
this
kind of feel
quarterback
bad for
more and more
TCU.
confidence.
TCU was
First and
definitely
goal, and they need a touchdown here to get
had
back
their
in this
opportunities.
game. Just
Just
over a minute in the fourth quarter.
cannot finish. Touchdown! TCU! Are we going to see a miraculous comeback from TCU? They've got to get this onside kick.
Late in the
If they
fourth
don't get the
quarter,
onside
one
kick,
possession game.
Maryland
This is where
will kneel
poise
out the
really
game.
takes over. Whoever shows it will
And
win
they
the
will
football
win.
game.
I think that Maryland will get it. Chances of them
And he adds
getting
the
the
extra
onside
point.
kick are pretty
A
slim,
5-play,
especially with
75-yard
everybody being
drive,
at
and it
99.
results in a touchdown.
I don't see a way that, unless TCU managed to make them
He's
fumble
tackled
there,
at the
no,
41.
I think that's
They're
game.
so full of energy. It's almost
But
scary.
TCU
This
got us our
defense
first
has had
touchdown
success
of
getting
the
after the
tournament.
quarterback.
But Maryland, I'm pretty sure, can just run out the clock by kneeling this
There's
ball.
a sliver of hope left, but it's going to take a solid stand, or better yet, a giant defensive play. Late in the
Maryland,
fourth
are
quarter
you
in a
kneeling the ball?
one-possession game, and
Yep.
poise is what it's all
They're
about
going
here.
into the
Who's going to
kneeling
have it and who
formation.
won't? We should just see the quarterback take a knee right
And
here,
we're
winding
40
down the
seconds.
rest of
Yep,
this clock.
that's game. So Maryland's going to come out on top
From the
in this
43-yard
first
line.
game of our
It's
tournament
second
and the
down.
first playing game. I'm going to mark it down on my bracket just in case, for whatever reason, I lose the digital one. I've got my paper one as
And
a
he carries the
backup.
ball for a nice gain.
That's good for
Wait, they ran the
30
ball.
yards.
Oh, but they're still going to run. They're not kneeling, but unless it was a fumble, return for 6. No, that's game. So Maryland goes on top for the first game of the tournament.
Scoring points was a
Beats
special
out Super
occasion
Frog
on this day.
off their
It's final.
4
Maryland
turnover,
12, TCU
4 interception
7.
performance. Kicker is absolutely player of the game.
That does
for
it for
Maryland.
this edition of
4
NCAA
for
Football
4,
14.
no
From
misses.
Kirk Herbstreit,
There are
I'm
only
Brad
points on the
Nessler saying
board.
so long.
But might give it to Maryland's defense for getting the 2 red zone turnovers, preventing TCU from winning that game. Because if they don't get those red zone turnovers, that's 6 more points for TCU, and that would be a 13-12 game. We'd have to be talking about a very different game, because TCU would not have kicked the onside kick, and Maryland would have had to go down and score. TCU tried, they really did, but Maryland comes out on top. Alright. Well, I thought that was gonna be a shutout in our first game, but that was a good game. It wasn't a high-scoring game, but it was a good game. And at least it wasn't a blowout or anything. So, congrats to Maryland for moving on. I will update that in my bracket. I got an achievement? Play a game with custom difficulty set for I've been trying to get that achievement forever and cannot get it. So for whatever reason, they just now gave it to me. I will take it. Free achievement for me. But I've tried to futz with that, and for whatever reason, I've never managed to get that achievement up. But I did that time. Maybe it has to be in play now? I don't know. Alright, so let's go back to our bracket view here. So Maryland takes that first game. So this next one is going to be UAB versus Florida. UAB versus Florida. So UAB is the Dragons or the Blazers. And then obviously Florida is the Gators. So we got 2 fairly similar looking mascots. Blaze versus Albert. No controllers assigned. And you know what? For this one, we're gonna go. So we did the Rose Bowl for the last game. Do we want to do maybe the Sugar Bowl for this one? Because that one's in Florida. No, because that would give Florida, I guess, the advantage. We'll go Rose Bowl again. Alright, Heisman difficulties, 5-minute quarters. We are ready to go. Alright, I'm going to update my bracket stuff as it's loading. Save that. Alright. Get ready to play Mascot Mashup. Woo woo! Yeah, this one is like a gator versus a gator almost. It's a gator versus a dragon.
Both teams have sent their special
All
teams
right,
onto the field, and we're ready for the opening kickoff.
First.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that.
UAB will get the ball first.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
Important. All right.
The quarterback brings his troops
Florida
out of the field for the first drive of the game.
Which is good because if they weren't wearing the orange sweaters, it would be very hard to tell these two teams apart. Florida immediately gets a nice 31-yard line.
About 6 yards on the play.
It's a decent pickup that time on a well-designed play.
That one, I think, was another halfback swing pass, but if the running back can go and stop and turn around, then those tend to be much more successful.
So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Doing well so far, and the Xbox still functioning.
Makes it out to maybe the 33-yard line.
I'm feeling good about this tournament. Gosh, that guy got clotheslined right underneath the snout. But they did get 2 yards. Made it halfway, which is always the goal on second down, is to make it halfway to what you need at the very least. And there's our first down of the game.
Sometimes when you've
Running
got
the
speed,
ball
that's all you need. It's the
from
one
the
thing you
Gators.
just can't defend.
First down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 41-yard
line-ish, 41.5. Florida in the shotgun. Play action. All right.
And they push
3
him
yards
out at the
on first down.
45-yard line.
Florida has yet to move backwards, so pretty consistent so far on offense. Oh, almost got sacked there.
He's hit immediately.
But UAB still manages to hold them 0 yards. Yep. His arms are glitching into his
And they'll look to
sweater.
convert here on another 3rd down.
All right, 3rd and 7. Oh, I thought that was a false start there on the running back, but it was a designed motion. Very strange. Oh,
Scrambling around.
nowhere to go.
And he's taken down at the 46.
Or not
When
sacked,
you get in
but
these 3rd down situations,
tackled after
a
a
confident
short run.
offense expects to get
That's
the
gonna
yardage
force
they
a
need
punt
on the ground.
from Florida.
It's a good job by the defense
Good
to shut
stuff
that down.
by UAB.
Is the punter.
And the Blazers
He
will
gets
get
it
their
away.
first
This is a
opportunity
really
on
nice punt.
offense after the
And
touchback.
it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
A.J.
The Blazers' offense
Erdely.
basically predicated on what this kid can do.
The thing I love about this guy, Brad,
Yeah, I
is,
think he
is
looks a
just
little bit
the
different.
intangibles that he brings to the table. We've been seeing this guy make plays over the weeks. But the
Empty,
thing that I really
set,
recognize is his
start off the
ability
game.
to really lead this football
Good
team.
gain,
Things
though,
are going
8
well.
yards.
He's patting everybody on
This
the
looks
back.
like it'll
When
be a
things
much
are not going
stronger
well, he's trying to
offensive
pick them
showing
back up and
based
getting
on
them
what
ready
I've
to go.
seen,
So
what we've
not
seen
only
so
does he
far.
physically have the tools, but also I really
Maybe
love the
we'll
way
actually
he
get to
approaches
see
the game.
multiple
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go. He wants it all.
Oh,
Almost intercepted.
that was not a
That could
smart
have been a
throw.
huge shift in
Threw it
momentum
into
if they were
triple
able to hold on to
coverage.
that one. Wow, that was
Very
close.
lucky that that one was not intercepted.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Now watch Red, 2.
All right, halfback draw works to perfection.
Down.
10
Right around the
yards on
38-yard
3rd down.
line.
First down for
From their own 38-yard
Easy.
line. 1st down.
Ooh, quick pass.
He steps out around the
Gets it completed
42-yard
right
line.
inside the inbounds line for 4 yards from Xavier Ubosi. Is that what that name was? Good Lord, that's a funky name.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. I'm coming.
Ooh,
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough
That
to force a
would've
bad
been, I
pass.
think,
If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the
that
quarterback
ball.
is going to have a
He did
tougher
manage to
time
make the
getting
ball
the
go
ball
forward,
to his
but it didn't go back
playmakers.
to the original line.
They'll
of
line it up
scrimmage,
again on 3rd
which I
down.
believe
Quarterback
is
all by himself
still-
in the backfield with 5 wideouts. He's scrambling. That's a great
Not a
tackle at
fumble.
the
the ball
46-yard
moved
line.
forward, but it might have been into the 4 yards. Because I don't think the ball got hit, but Florida manages to stop them
Dixon awaits the
on
snap.
3rd down. That's going to force another punt. They both got into
And
a
this
round
one is a
midfield.
beauty.
Oh, is this going to... Oh!
Little too much
That
leg
was
into
a
that
really
punt. They'll
good
bring it
punt,
out to the
but
20.
The
They've got to play with
coverage
some
team just
focus
couldn't
and
quite get
smarts
there
here.
before
They
it
don't want to make a
bounced into the
mistake
end
and
zone.
suddenly find themselves trailing.
All right. Gators get another chance on offense. See what they can do. 7
Junior
yards on
makes the
first
catch.
down. Not
And
bad
he's
at all.
tackled right away.
brings him down at the 27-yard line.
Both of these teams have shown some life on offense, but not been able to string together multiple first downs. So, let's see.
2nd down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
About a minute and a half left in the first quarter. Trips to the left. And first
Taken
down
at the 33.
Savante Lewis. Which you can totally tell them apart. That guy's orange sweater is just slightly different than all the other sweaters. Oh!
And he's going to be
Another
sacked.
cornerback
Love an aggressive mentality from the defense. They brought the safety on the blitz, and he's able to get through there and get all the way to the quarterback for a big loss.
In that Gator outfit, just not great. Also, if anybody is in chat, feel free to
From their own 28-yard line.
Chat.
It's second down.
In the chat room. I will answer it as soon as I see it. Also, if you're just joining,
and he's got the junior, and down he goes around the 34-yard line.
I'm doing a mascot mashup tournament, and this is one of the play-in games. So we already saw TCU Super Frog lose to Maryland Terrapin.
They go with a screen here, and the halfback's got it.
Oh,
He's tackled
managed
at
to
the
get the
44.
first down there. I did not think he got out. I did not think he got across before he went out of bounds.
From their own 44-yard line. First down.
Florida's quarterback has yet to throw an incompletion. That could be a good thing or very bad, because it may mean that he will... Oh, almost threw
incomplete.
An interception. Probably should have been intercepted by the Blazers. That was the first incompletion. I totally jinxed. Did not. Alright, quarterback scrambles out, gets in the first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Like bull rush that Blazer defender.
Here's the 8th play of the
Noggins
series.
as big as that. Probably easy to just headbutt.
They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook.
Oh,
got a man in and out of his hands.
So I don't think UAB got a hand on that one, but
from the 44-yard line,
from that
second down. He's got to throw it in a hurry.
Managed to get away from the pressure, but
he gets rid of this one.
Nobody's open, so he throws it away. Probably a good decision.
Here's play number 10 on the drive.
You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
Oh. Oh! How do you drop that UAB? That's a pick six if he catches
this one's
that.
scoreless.
Well, like every single drive has ended around midfield. So these offenses are moving the ball, but they just can't quite score. They can't get into scoring position.
Welcome back here. We resume action
this
now.
This is going to be
here
another
in the second
punt, but
quarter.
this is in UAB territory.
He's going to aim this one to the sideline, try to kick it out of bounds.
Most likely going to be another touchback.
Booming kick.
And it is.
So this one
I
goes
love
into
how
the
UAB
end
has just
zone, and that'll be a
little
touchback.
letters in the center of the end zone.
You always want to go in the locker room with momentum, so as we get closer to halftime, I think we'll see more and more attempts to create big plays.
You do get to see both teams
Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
You have to like how this linebacker was able to move up quickly and bring down the ball carrier for a short gain.
Since it's a
nice stop by the junior.
Stadium, you get to see.
From their
I love how there's the
20-yard
Mascot
line.
on the sideline.
Second down. They'll line up with 5
there,
wide receivers.
And it's like, why aren't you playing with the rest of your team? Oh, deep ball. Got him.
Tackle
45 yards.
35-yard line.
First
Excellent
down
execution on one side of the ball that
Blazers.
time. And it looks to me like the defense was in a little state of confusion.
Whoa.
Let's see if they can
Lily
pull
is
themselves
woken up
together.
from her nap. Say hi. Hello. I'll probably show you off more when I'm doing the kitties.
It's first down and 10
During
now
that
after
bracket.
picking up some great yardage through the air. A quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers.
Ooh.
Taken down in the backfield.
Nowhere to
Loss
go
of
for
2
that
on the run
running
by the
back.
halfback.
2-yard loss. Come on, UAB, you got to get some more yards. I do think I'm rooting for UAB though in this game just a little bit
They come out in a
because
5-wide
like
set.
the Blazers are dragons almost, and dragons are obviously like one of my
Pulls down the
favorites.
catch, and he's got room here. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
And all my 50 followers who are member of the Raptors. Rawr. Alright. 3rd and 3 for UAB.
Third down, and they're going to
Can
need
they
about
pick
3
up this
yards
third
to
down?
pick up the first
Good
down.
chunk on second down, but can they get the third down? They're in field goal range, so as long as they don't take one sack, They should get points out of this drive. Oh,
This
touchdown!
one's deep to the end zone.
Touchdown!
And he's got it for the touchdown.
Blazers!
What a
UAB
display of pure
puts their
speed.
first points on the
Anytime
board.
this guy touches the ball, he has
I think
the
we have
ability
yet
to
to
go
see a
the
score in the
entire
first
length of the
quarter.
field with that speed.
Both games, I think, neither team scored in the first quarter. So, there's that.
And he hits the PAT.
UAB goes up 7-0.
It was a 5-play, 80-yard drive, and they come away with 7 points.
Their heads are so
Huge
big compared to the
contribution from the aerial attack.
humans.
Boy, they had some nice big pass plays on that drive.
The score now,
way out of the back of the end
and
zone.
it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
Florida will get possession down.
There hasn't been too much
Touchdown.
daylight between these two teams.
Still got plenty of time
In
to
games
go
like
down and
this,
score.
some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes.
Got him in stride. Broke a tackle.
Excellent open
15
field tackle.
yards.
The offense was pretty successful on that
down.
play there.
That was
Already
a very
getting
good
up close
passing
to that
play to get the
midfield
ball
mark, man, but
downfield
they
for a
have
very nice
done
gain and a
well
first down.
getting past that mark. So let's see what they do here.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40.
All right. Florida going with an empty backfield. Scrambles
Now he's
out,
scrambling.
but gets met pretty soon.
And he's tackled
3
around the
yards. Not too
43-yard
bad
line.
First down.
Gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and
My
7.
goal on first down is usually to try and get at least 4 yards whenever I play. So getting 3 yards is not bad at all.
And he's tackled after
Right, another 4 yards. Making decent progress, but another
about
3rd
3
down
yards to get the first down.
right up
Here
there
on
next to
3rd
the
down.
midfield line. It's been their crutch all game. Threw it backwards.
Passes it to the middle of the field.
And,
And they make the stop
get
at about the 47-yard
first
line.
down line. Gonna get it back to UAB with about a little over 2 minutes left
Townsend to
in
punt.
this half. See what UAB can do with it.
It's away, and it's a booming punt.
Another touchback.
This one will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20.
Wow.
The Blazers right now are
quarterback
getting
is
the
responsible
play out of their
for
quarterback that they expected,
98
maybe even
out of
better
their
than they
106
expected. And now,
offensive yards.
as we get near halftime, there's going to have to be
Pretty
some
good.
adjustments made on the other side of the ball.
Well, the defense has got to be happy we're getting close to halftime so they can go back to
Just
the
means
drawing
that
board and
UAB's
try to
running back
figure
is
out a way to
not
slow
doing
down this quarterback.
In fairness, I don't think they're running
I think
the ball
that more often than not, you look back at the first
All
half,
right.
you think
Good
about, okay,
first
let's
down
eliminate
play.
this, and this, and let's maybe
UAB.
try a completely different way of trying to
2nd
attack
and
him.
2
In my
from
opinion,
their
they've got to
own
take some chances and be
28-yard
more
line.
aggressive in trying to put pressure on him.
What they've done so far hasn't worked. UAB is up by a
For a second
touchdown.
there, I thought Florida was going to jump off sides. Ooh, read option. Quarterback bouncing off defenders saying, you can't
And he
tackle
hits him
me."
hard at the 39.
10 yards.
That's good for a gain of 11
It
yards.
was a good run by the
From
quarterback.
their own 39-yard line. It's first down.
Not sure yet, but have we seen a sack in this game? After seeing 13 in the last one, I'm not sure if we've seen a sack yet in this game.
Quick throw. They'll bring him down around the 46-yard
UAB
line.
calls a timeout.
Well-designed route
Under 2
and a
minutes left
confidently
to go.
thrown football by the quarterback.
2nd and 3.
You need
from
those
the
things to make any offense work.
47-ish yard line, 46. Ooh, there's a
Tries
sack.
to get out of trouble, but
Yeah,
he
we've
can't
seen-
shake the defense.
But I think they've all been coverage sacks, or like where they've tried to scramble and been unsuccessful. I don't think there was one where like they just got in unblocked.
From their own 41-yard line.
7 from the
3rd down.
40.
They come out of
One
an
and a
empty
half.
backfield.
Can they pick up this first down? Oh.
Out of bounds. It's the
I
45.
thought that maybe he was going to turn that corner, but no luck. So they're going to punt it back to UAB, or sorry, punt it back to Florida, and they did step out of bounds. So Florida, with all 3 timeouts, could potentially go down and score here. Oh, there's actually going to be a return here. Ooh, decent return.
We're getting so used to pinball
Up to the
football.
25-yard
Kind of
line.
fun to see defenses play.
Minute and 14
Kind of
seconds.
refreshing,
all
isn't
3
it? I mean, every
timeouts.
single week we
Florida
call
trying to go
games
down,
and you're seeing
get some
scores in
points
the
on the
30s and
board before
40s.
half.
This is one of those
UAB
low-scoring games. Which
gets the ball
offense will get
first in
that
the second
big
half.
break
Remember
eventually
this.
could be the team that wins it.
Momentum swings have been fairly even.
Florida
There was so
definitely
little
wants to go get
separation.
points.
This game can be
Otherwise,
drastically
they could
changed on just
find
one or two
themselves
plays.
down 2 scores early in that
And he's shoved out of bounds at about the 31. They're about 4 yards away here.
Good first down
second
play,
down.
though. 6 yards and got out of bounds. Saved their timeouts. Oh. Another quick little
Delivers
screen
to the
pass.
halfback on the screen.
First down,
and he's
so
taken down
until
at
they
the
get
37.
set.
And that'll be a first down on the 6-yard pass.
He did a
And
really
regular
good job of
college football
standing in
until
against
the
the
ball
rush
gets spotted.
and getting the ball right to the
In the
receiver's
game,
hands.
it's until everybody on the offense gets set. Because since the ball just gets placed instantly. Oh!
Got it.
Florida!
10.
Touchdown!
Gators.
Ties up the game on a long pass. That is huge. Although they did leave 47
Kirk, that was
seconds
a
left for
beautiful
UAB.
pass and a nice catch.
Well, this is one of those plays you just sit back and admire. The quarterback threw the
The end
ball
of the half,
perfectly.
but
And again, the
we could be
speed of the
going into the
receiver
second
is the
half
difference in this
tied.
play. That
7-7.
receiver was so wide open. As a quarterback, you just don't want to blow it. That's like having a wide open layup with nobody behind you,
big.
and you go up and you miss a layup. You don't
All
want
right,
that to happen
UAB.
to you as a quarterback. So the quarterback
Let's see
did a
what
nice
you can
job
do.
of staying in rhythm, making the easy throw, and the
NCAA.
touchdown for this wide receiver.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
I really
Nice kick,
hope
plenty
that
of distance.
they bring back this series. I really do. I've always thought that this game was a little bit better than Madden, just in general.
This is the point in the game where you don't want to make any mistakes that give the
year-
other
if
guys
you
a
compare
reason
year
to feel
by
more
year,
confident going into halftime.
I tend to think that the college game is a little bit better, but all right.
Slings it. He's pushed out
Good
of bounds.
pass on
at the
first down and
41-yard
got out
line.
of bounds. So they can save their timeouts. That guy was wide open. Their quarterback's 9 of 11 with a touchdown. All right. How many yards till they're in field goal range? Probably
First
still
down,
another
10
good
yards to go.
20
Ball on
plus
the
yards
41.
to get in field goal range, but not impossible. 42 seconds, 2 timeouts, not impossible to think they could get 20 yards.
And a
Oh,
quick
but he
throw.
didn't get out of bounds. They got to
Down
use
at the 49. The Blazers
But they
use
did
their
get 8
second
yards,
timeout.
so they're making progress. Second and 2 from midfield.
Rifles it right
Oh,
side.
he's open.
He
Steps
holds it
out of
in,
bounds.
gets out of bounds.
33 seconds left, and they are in field goal range now for sure. UAB showing that they're very upset that they allowed that big long touchdown pass to Florida. Both of these
It's
games have
first
been
and
good
10.
games.
Ball
so
on the
far.
26.
I'm pretty happy. I've watched several other simulations of these Mascot mashups where they are not close, where one team just looks horrible and the other
And he's
team
level at the 21.
I think he's got a good
These games
rhythm
have been
going
close.
right now with his wide
Didn't get out of
receivers.
bounds, so they got to go
He
the
hit
hurry
him
up
for a
here.
nice game.
20 seconds. Oh,
Here's a
couldn't
throw. I
do
don't think he
that.
got anything on that.
will they get another playoff? Looks like they're going to try.
He's going to try and scramble.
Oh, is he going to get a touchdown?
The 10.
Oh,
Play, and that is first and goal. The
Didn't
Blazers
quite get
using
there.
their
They're going to
third
get
and final
points,
timeout.
but
The field goal unit's out on the field.
if they
They're
would
going
have
to try
had
to get these
2
guys 3
timeouts
points before
instead of just
halftime.
that one, they might have gotten a chance.
It's up, and they tack on 3 points.
Even though they gave up a field goal
Get
here,
that,
that defense is feeling pretty good about
touchdown.
themselves right now.
But
It could have
UAB
just as
is going to
easily
go
been
into
a
the half
touchdown.
with the lead, 10 to
He
7.
just drills this one.
Barring
This return should be the last
Florida
play of the
doing
half.
something
He'll need to break it
miraculous
all
and
the way to
amazing.
give his team the
UAB
lead.
gets the ball first in the second half, so they could potentially go up 2 scores.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
Yeah, they're just going to run the ball here, take it to halftime.
He fights forward
I
to
would
about the
have
26.
needed it,
We played a half. The Blazers lead 10-7.
All right. Good game so far. Oh, God, that would be terrifying in real life. There's a bunch
We
of
played
Gators
30
just running
minutes.
down the
Glad to
football
have you
field
with
at
us on the
like,
EA Sports
run,
NCAA
run,
Football
run.
14 halftime show presented by Nissan.
Florida doesn't have
Innovation that
live
excites.
Gator
David
mascot.
Pollock and I here in the studio to
Thank
break down
you.
everything that just happened
I
in
know,
your game.
like,
a tight, hard-hitting, low-scoring affair.
Colorado
Hey,
has
this
an actual
is
Right. You
right.
can say it like it is.
This
Texas
is
has
right
an
in your
actual
wheelhouse,
Longhorn.
Pollock. I mean, this is exactly
I think
in your
LSU
comfort
has an
No,
actual
absolutely.
Tiger.
I mean, you like to see people flying around. You
And then
like
I guess,
to see
like,
defenses dictating the offenses and make them play
Florida
on our terms.
State has the
It's
Eagle,
fun to
I
watch.
think.
It's something that every great defense prides themselves on tackles. You know, you didn't see very many missed tackles in the first half that led to big plays, and
Pretty
try to limit
close
those big
yardage-wise.
plays. And when they do
UAB
get
has
down
more
towards the red
passing
zone,
yards.
make people kick field goals, and that's
then
how
time
you see
possession
dominant
actually favors
defenses year
Florida,
in and year out, and
surprisingly.
that's what we're seeing today.
Based
Just
on
about
how
ready
well
to start
UAB's
the
been doing
second
on
half. We're going to
offense.
watch
I'm surprised
all the
that
games
Florida's
around the
winning time
country,
possession battle. I
including
think Florida's
some
won the ball.
coaches who like to sample the surface that they're playing on. I'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the cafeteria. You want some turf, some AstroTurf or anything?
Yeah, if they've got
But
some, I'll chew on that in a
pretty
second.
close
Here's
game.
The second half for you to
No
chew on the
turnovers
bread.
yet, so offenses can be proud of that.
Welcome back to
All
the
right.
action. Second half just about
UAB
set
getting
to
the ball
begin. We
first,
got a
most
tight game
likely
here.
off of a touchback.
And he got all of this
And
one.
it
Great
is.
kick.
So they will
And
start
they can
at
forget about
25
returning
yard
this one.
line. See if they can't add to
It's a
their
new possession for this offense, so what will it hold? UAB has a 3-point lead.
All right, from the shotgun.
Fires it out. And
Cannot
he is
believe he did not
drilled
step
at
out
the
of bounds
35.
there.
That's good for a gain of 10 yards.
I honestly thought he stepped out of bounds as soon as he did that little pivot move, but I guess not.
So it's second down, and they're only about a
Second
foot away
inches.
from picking up the first down.
So didn't quite get the first down, but got close. Oh, read option. Didn't work
And they'll
though.
get him in the backfield.
Luckily that they only lost 1 yard on that play because Florida was ready for that play. 3rd and 2, definitely manageable. Alright, Florida, what you gonna do? Oh!
And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line.
Stopped. 4th and 1. Is UAB gonna go for it? They are not. Choose to kick it off. Or not kick it off, but punt
Cleveland
away
back to return it.
to Florida. Not a bad decision. I think I would have done this also, but
He gets it away.
4th
This
and
is a
anything
really
that's
nice
less
punt.
than like 2 yards on 4th down.
What a collision.
Decent effort. He's not the type of guy to call a fair catch very often. He does have the ability to make guys miss.
This deficit can be easily overcome,
All right.
sure.
Florida
But they have
gets
to
the
be
ball
thinking
at,
if
like,
they don't get
26
something
to
going on
start
this
off.
series, the burden is
Can they
going to be
build on
felt
their
by their
momentum that they
defense.
had on offense at the end of the first half?
Fires quickly to the tight end.
Pretty good
He's taken
play on
down
first
right
down.
around the 34. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, it's a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very
13
catchable
of
ball
17,
and allowing his
137
receiver to
yards.
come up with a nice game.
But
Short
I
yardage
think that
situation here.
touchdown
Second
pass
down
was
and
like
1.
62 yards, so like half of his yards are on one play.
He steps out at the
All right,
37-yard
first
line.
down.
So he found his receiver for the first down.
Good look there from the quarterback,
Not a
dumping
bad
it off
thing
and
at all.
coming away with a new
Get a
set of
first down.
downs.
He lets it go.
Oh!
Incomplete. Almost
UAB
picked off.
missing the
The
interception.
defensive coordinator did a
UAB
great
has had
job with the
several
play call there.
opportunities at
He put his
interceptions.
defense in
Cannot
alignment
seem
and
to
a position to be able to make a play on the football.
fairness, Florida's
Everything
also
worked
had
perfectly.
one.
They just dropped the football.
Was that one
Boy,
that
the
they
offense
threw
caught a
in triple
break there.
coverage early in the game? Ooh, counter play.
The halfback
Not
gets
a
a
whole
couple
lot
there on the
there.
counter.
Gain of 2
I thought there was going to be more stuff there, especially with that defender falling on his face. But got quickly
From their own 39-yard line.
addressed by
Third
UAB's
down.
defense. All right. Pass play.
And he throws it away. So that'll make it fourth down.
Not sure I
The
would
offense
agree with
really
that.
had nowhere to
Not
go
in the
on that
third and
one.
eight
The play was very well defended,
But at
and
least it
now
wasn't
the
an
incompletion will
interception, so.
force the fourth down and a punt.
Townsend is waiting for the
But
snap.
again, Florida gets some yardage and then just can't get anything further.
Oh, excellent punt.
It's really been their problem all day.
Gets to about the
They get
24-yard
some
line.
yards, but then they just can't get a lot. They get like 16 yards.
The defense
on every
shut them
single
down on
drive,
their last drive, forcing a quick punt.
which does not get you a whole lot of points.
UAB holds a field goal lead.
All right. UAB trying with the counter play. That one worked well.
And down he goes
18 yards.
around the 42-yard
18
line.
yards.
That's good for a gain of 18 yards.
Really the first good run for UAB all game, at least by the running back. Quarterback
From their own 42-yard line. First
good
down.
running back And we might see the running back several more times if they try and start running out the clock.
Throws it in a hurry.
All right,
He's
6
knocked out of
yards.
bounds around the 48-yard
It's a
line.
nice 2nd and 4 for him.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Wow, 15 and 17, 184 yards and a touchdown. Ooh.
Got some
No!
on the field. And they
No!
return this one all the way.
What? It didn't touch the ground?
Touchdown.
He's trying to do the whole
play
like,
by the defender.
glove thing where
That
it
was
like
a
shows
great
like.
interception and an even
Did that
better
really not
effort
touch
to
the
bring
ground?
the ball back for a touchdown.
Wow, that is huge. Florida coming up with the pick 6.
So the officials are
Oh,
going
they're
to take a
gonna
look at
review
some
it.
of the replay
Like,
angles.
And
I
what they're
thought that
looking
touched
for
the
is whether or
ground.
not the ball touched the ground before he had possession.
We'll take another look at the
I
play
don't
here.
think it
And I'll be
does.
honest, I couldn't tell if he made the catch or not.
Man, from our angle, it was really hard to tell. I think this one could go either way.
I don't think that touches the ground. I think that is
After reviewing
a.
the ruling on the field
Yep,
stands.
ruling on the field stands. That is an
So
interception.
the call on the field stands.
Wow. Big momentum shift there as Florida
And he converts the
takes
extra
a
point.
14-10 lead. First turnover of the game, and it's a very costly one for UAB.
Florida kicked this one off. He kicks it
Alrighty.
off, and he got all of that one.
UAB's got to go down and score now.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Florida is continuing
Florida
to
only
play
has one
extremely
sack on
tough
the game.
defense. This
That
has been
pick
impressive.
6
It's just been
would be
impressive to watch them play with
difference.
such an attitude, almost a chip on their shoulder.
These teams
with
have
the energy
not
that
done
they're
great at
playing with.
scoring
I
points.
think it's
They've
going to
done
require
fine
that kind of
on
effort to be able to win this
Great
game.
at actually
So the
scoring
offense will
points.
come back out onto the field, hoping for a
4-point
little
lead
better
or
result than that last
pretty
pick
much
6.
touchdown lead.
This quarterback needs to be a
Oh.
little bit more careful because
Wow,
this
how did he
defense
hold on
is
to that ball?
excellent on
He
capitalizing
got
off of mistakes.
smashed. Do little dance.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 35.
UAB having a good time. Although they're not winning the game, so they can't be having too great of a time. Oh!
At the 34.
I thought that quarterback was going to break that tackle.
Loss of 1 yard.
No such luck.
That'll bring up
He did
2nd
make
on
the
the
correct
line.
read, though. That was a read option. And he made the correct read, but then just could not get it going. Design run.
halfback
It's an
picks
only
up
a
a
yard.
1
3rd
yard.
and 10. UAB's
That
got
brings
a,
up 3rd and 10.
got a task in front of them if they want to try and get points on this drive. They've done fairly well
From
at
their
holding
own
Florida's
35-yard
offense in
line.
check, but
It's 3rd down.
you got to score points at this point because otherwise you're going to lose the game.
He rifles it.
Zips it down there.
He's tackled at the
31-yard
34-yard line.
reception. Gets them in field goal range, which, if they get a field goal now, would certainly be worth it. Because with a whole quarter left, a field goal would put them down by only a point. So a field goal would put them ahead in the future. Whereas if they don't get any points at all, they still have to go score a touchdown.
Throws a bullet.
Oh,
I'm
Florida
not sure
should
the
have had another
quarterback saw him when
interception.
he was getting ready to pass because he stuck his paw right in the passing lane.
From the
UAB lucked
34-yard
out.
line. It's 2nd down.
In all honesty, it's not the quarterback's fault on that first interception. The guy dropped it.
Completes it, but he
and just
can't shake
happened
the
to bounce
defense.
Right into
I like that they're
Florida guy's
completing
hands.
these underneath routes because pretty soon the defense
All
is
right,
going to
they're
start to
definitely
cheat
in
up.
field goal range.
That's when the quarterback will have his chance to go
They're
over
at
the
what,
top
like
for the big play.
27, 28? We'll see when they zoom out. Yeah, the 27. 3rd and 3 from the shotgun. 4 wide receiver set. Running back
He gets out to about the
didn't
25-yard
quite get
line.
there. All right, are they going to the
It's
field goal?
4th
They
down.
are.
They're going to try
Nice
a
and
long
centered
field
for
goal
him.
here.
Say 52-yard, no, 42-yard field goal.
Kicks up, and he splits the uprights.
All right, a 1-point ball game. Kind of sad for UAB to end their drive on a fourth and very
UAB
short,
is
but
lining up to kick this one off.
they're definitely going to be happy
Excellent
with
kick.
Another touchback.
And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. The Blazers have really
UAB has
surprised
definitely had
everybody
the
in this
offensive
football game.
They have not been intimidated at all, which is great to see. The attitude and effort of this team put them in a position where they got a shot to win this game here in the second half.
The quarterback leads the offense back out onto the field as we get set to resume play.
Because, in all honesty, UAB is with
out of the open. He gets hit out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
They didn't really do anything. And then
From their
UAB's
own
had 30-yard
line. Second down.
But
Florida is up
pick
1.
6 gave them an extra yard.
Pulls down the catch and he's got room here. Grimes gains about 4 yards there.
Certainly doable. But even if Florida goes down and scores a touchdown on this drive, UAB, assuming that Florida kicks the extra point, UAB can still go down and get a touchdown and tie it up with a 2-point conversion. But I'm getting ahead of myself because Florida has not even scored yet. I think I would have taken it down to the 4th quarter there. They did get their first down, and that'll take us to the 4th quarter. 1-point ball game. This has been a good game. Both of these games.
Hang on tight, folks. We head to the 4th quarter in what could be a shocker. 14-13, Florida.
Alrighty. Everybody holding up their 4s.
Welcome back to the action here as we resume play here in quarter number 4.
Alright. This is the direction that Florida was going when they got their long pass play, so maybe it'll prove lucky for him again. But
he's wrapped up for the sack.
Boom, caught from behind. It is kind of remarkably, or it's pretty interesting on how
here after the sack. It's 2nd and 14.
Mascots are in many respects. They both got the big long snouts. They're both kind of the same shade of green. They both got the tails. And obviously, the big difference is Florida's got the sweater. Ooh,
loss of 2 on the run by
in the backfield. UAB's defense trying to give their offense some help. And then Florida's got the hat. And then UAB has the wings. But other than that, they're pretty much
Florida up a point.
Pretty much identical. Oh, moving even further back.
At the 25-yard line.
Wow.
The smart quarterbacks
UAB could get
and
some pretty good
offensive
field
linemen
possession.
have a really unique relationship. A quarterback should take care of his offensive lineman. But after that play and that hit,
UAB
really got to be wondering what kind of relationship this quarterback and his offensive lineman have after that.
After the sack, it's now 4th and long.
UAB's definitely
it looks like they're going to go after this punt. And this one is a beauty.
UAB must have been going for
and he's tackled at the 37.
Block because there was nobody back there blocking.
Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're 1 play away from a very different ball game.
All right, 2 running backs set in the shotgun. Screen play. Tackle
on the little screen, gets it to his tailback.
To start that drive at all.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
All right, UAB. You gotta start moving forward if you want to score.
2nd down and 11 yards to the sticks. Ball on the 37-yard line. They'll spread the field with 5 wide.
All right, 7 yards.
These short, effective passes are going to help the quarterback's confidence.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
Very manageable 3rd down situation. Question is what are you going to call? Because the run game has not been great for you.
Man left, man left. 3 down. 3 down. Mike check,
Trips to the right, shotgun set. Oh.
Makes the catch and the defense is all over him. They bring him down for a loss.
Not sure that was the smart decision there, but he had a guy right in front of him. He just was trying to get that ball away. We're going to punt him back. Punt it back. Not necessarily a bad decision, but
Dixon is the punter.
Most likely going to end up in a touchback. How amazing would it be if
they get this one off and it's a beauty. Little
it
too
would have
much
been
leg
down
into that
like
punt.
right
They'll
next
bring
to
it
the
out
goal
to the
line,
20.
and UAB could have gotten a sack for a safety.
Things aren't
That would have been
tied,
enough
but
to
they
get
might
them
as well be.
ahead
It's
in
this
this
drive
game.
that could really dictate the tone for the last
Because not
quarter.
only would they have gotten 2
Florida
points,
with
but
a
then they would have gotten
1-point
the
lead.
ball. I mean, technically, I guess they could still get safety, but
Fires
very
out to his
unlikely.
receiver.
About a
That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
This junior wide receiver had absolutely no room to run after the catch.
Florida
Good
moved
play by the
forward, though.
defense.
Not very much, but they did move forward. All right, UAB, you got to get a stop here on defense.
2nd down and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 23.
Funky formation from Florida. Funky Florida formation. UAB looks like they're blitzing heavy. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in the box, or 5 guys really up on the line. 6 guys in the box. Florida's trying to run some clock. Not a bad move, but could come back to bite them in the butt. 3rd and 1.
The Blazers will use their first time out of the half. It's
Not
3rd
sure
down.
I agree
This
with that,
offense is
UAB.
about 3 feet away from that 1st down marker.
Can you stuff them here and get them into a 4th down? Nope.
Nice run.
Florida gets that 1st
That's
down.
good enough to pick up the 1st down.
See how
Florida.
man ran with some purpose there. Picked up 6
UAB can
yards.
still get the ball back, but they're going to get it back with very little time left if they do get the ball back.
Here comes the pressure, and they got him.
Florida deciding
UAB
to
will
throw
take
the
their
ball.
final timeout.
Lucky for them,
Defense
it wasn't
looking
an
for another
incomplete.
sack in this 2nd down and long situation.
Not sure I agree with that call. Going back to the run on the read option. Works well. Gets
Gains his way to the 39-yard line.
Florida gets this 1st down here. Could be the game. Assuming they
Just under 2
run
minutes
the clock,
in the game.
The play clock down to near 0. If they get this 1st down, that'll be the ball game. Because then they could kneel it 3 times and run out the clock. Alright. What has UAB got in store? Oh!
Just a tremendous
If he
job
could
by
have
that defense,
intercepted
and their
that.
coordinator did a super job there to keep it
All right.
this close in this ball game,
That
and now
stops
the
the
offense
clock,
has got a
though.
chance to win
So
it.
UAB has 1 minute and 24 seconds to go down
Townsend
and kick
to
a
punt.
field goal to win the game. They don't have to get a touchdown. They just need a field goal.
It's away, and it's a booming
All right,
punt.
they got some blocks set up for him. Good return, 15
Blazers
yards.
have got to be just a little bit careful that they
start
lean
around
too
the
much on a star
20.
player here in this stage of the game.
5.
Yeah, but
Or
having
they
a
at the
quarterback
30?
that understands what this defense wants to try to do to slow this offense down
they're
is
actually at
very, very
almost
important.
32.
Now you just got to stay calm, make good decisions, and move his
So
offense down.
UAB is really going to try
You
and
know this is a
get
real
30
crucial time in
yards.
the game. It could still go either way.
All right, that's not going to help.
And he's taken down at the 31.
Are they going to spike it? I think they're going to spike it.
Spikes the
Yeah.
ball.
I understand that spiking can be useful, but I've never really liked
3rd and
spiking the
long,
ball.
and this is where you earn your money if you're the offensive
You
coordinator.
just waste a down.
The quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers.
I know it stops the clock, but I would usually have, or I would try and have
Fires
like 2
incomplete.
plays. All right, 4th down. They miss this. Florida will win this game, which I'd be kind of sad. I like UAB. Threw it
So
short
the
of the
play
1st
of
down.
the day, 4th and
Florida
ball
is
game,
gonna
and the
win
defense
this
comes
game.
up with the stop of the day and what will
On
be the
that
win.
pick 6.
Here we are late in the 4th quarter, and this is what this game has come down
All
to.
right.
Every possession's going to count, and this could be the one right here. We
Because
should just
there's
see the
no way
quarterback take a
that
knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. It's 2nd and 12.
that way
Ball on the 40.
when the game is over, hopefully
Florida
I can
is
show
up
you guys
1.
the finished bracket.
And the quarterback's going to take a knee to drain this clock and any hopes the opposition may have had.
right, Florida wins our second playing game. They will go on to play.
And the ball game's over. And our final score in this one, 14-13.
They will go on to play Virginia Tech in the Bird bracket.
So that wraps things up for us. For EA Sports and Kirk Street.
Hello, Lily.
I'm Brad
You want to say
saying
something
thanks,
to the stream?
and we'll see you next time.
You're meowing at me, so I'm assuming that you want to say something. Although I think you're talking to me, not the stream, but thank you for 10 months. Alright. Let's get our brackets updated here. Alright, so I think this was a fairly successful first little glimpse into what this tournament is going to be. But I'm going to show you the upgraded whole bracket and then the updated region of the birds, because that's where the playing games are going to go to. Alright. So, once again, basically in both of these games, turnovers have been the difference in the game. Alright, so let me go to the whole bracket there, which should already be updated, and it is. And then let me finish updating the bird region, and I'll show you an updated view of that. Next time that we do this, I will probably go up to the cat region, and I will try and get 4 games in next time. This was kind of just like a test to make sure that everything was working and that my stream was working and I was able to get all of this going. But I think pretty successful. I don't think I really even had a whole lot of drop frames. The last I checked, I had 84, which is much better than what I'd had. 81 dropped frames, period, for the entire stream. Almost a good hour and 40 minutes-ish stream. But that is where we're going to end the stream for today. Here, let me show you the bird division updated. So Maryland goes on to face Rice in their first game in the actual tournament, and Florida will go on to face the Virginia Tech Hokie Birds. Alright. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed that. I will be putting this up on YouTube, as well as I will be putting up all of the tournament games up on YouTube, so if you miss a stream, because I'm going to try and get these out fairly rapid fire, because otherwise I think it'll get kind of like old and we'll forget about it. So I'm going to try and get these games going fairly fast, but you know, this is almost the full size of the NCAA March Madness bracket, you know, only 2 fewer games. So it's going to take a while. My hope, keeping my fingers crossed, I don't know if I will be able to do this with the holiday season coming up, but I'm going to try and get this done by the time the NCAA National Championship goes in real life, which I think is like the 15th or something of January. Since I have some time on my hands right now with one of my other commitments being done, not school, but something along those lines. That's gonna give me some more time. Lily came to say goodbye before the stream ends. Say hi, Lily. Hello. She's excited for me to get off the stream so that she can take another nap on me. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you're watching this on YouTube, please feel free to come check out my streams live at twitch.tv/NinjaRaptor22. And if you check on my page for Twitch, you will also find a link to my Twitter account, which is where I will send out a tweet before I stream anything live, just so that if you get updates or whatever from Twitter, you'll get an update when my stream is about to start. So, hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday, and I think I will do another stream tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. Have a great day. Bye-bye.